Tora is here. I can also bond with her? No, Elisa is here. Elisa playing lacrosse. Ferris, aren't you the sworn rival of Elisa or something? I challenge you once more, Elisa. This time I can say with absolute certainty that I shall not lose. Okay. I knew this would happen. Ferris can hardly go 2 seconds without challenging me to some sort of competition. It's good to have a competitive spirit, right? It wouldn't be so bad if Emily and Theresia didn't keep throwing more fuel on the fire. I don't think I have any choice but to accept at this point. No. I'll let you handle it, Elisa. Paula. You're Rean from Juice's class, right? That's right, and you're Paula? This might sound weird, but I'm currently looking into these mysteries. Have you heard a rumor they're calling the hidden graves? I have. That's the one about the dead rising from their graves on the field, right? Lambert and I found a hole on the field a while back, but the only thing to come out of that was an exam with a bad grade. What? Someone buried an exam? Seriously? Yep. Seems like someone couldn't deal with getting a score that bad, so they tried to put their test 6 reach under. They didn't even bury it though, just dug a hole and tossed it in. We filled it up since someone could have tripped. But with a grave like that, you could say the only grave our culprit dug was his own. Yeah, that joke was so bad I can't even force myself to laugh. That aside, thanks for the info. So no graves. There might be graves beneath the old schoolhouse. Who knows? Oops. God damn. Don't get stuck, Rean. The sports club's grudge is the topic of the 5th mystery. Given how hard the sports clubs train, it's not uncommon to hear screaming coming from the general direction. But some say that screams can be heard coming from something else dwelling in the gymnasium. The rumors say that those screams are a grudge of sorts, a manifestation of all the stresses sports club members face. This one seems a bit backwards to me. Walking up a sweat should wash away your stresses, not make a monster out of them. Only a select few would share that sentiment. Such ignorance of others' feelings might just lead you to an unfortunate end. Right, no matter. It may be wise to ask the captain of the fencing club for further details. I think her name is Friedel. Friedel? I thought... They're in the gymnasium. I think she's the captain of the fencing club, right? Sorry to bother you. No bother at all, ask away. As it so happens, I'm looking into the 7 mysteries. Have you ever heard of the sports club's grudge? Oh sure, people have been talking about it since I was a first year, although I don't suppose it will gain much traction next year. Why is that? It's pretty simple really. Those screams don't come from people, but a door that used to be here. It had been in bad condition for years and used to make these awful screeching noises. So I asked for a replacement. Now everything is nice and quiet. Well, that explains that. Thanks. You're very welcome. Well, that's a letdown. Since we're here, we might as well talk to Laura. Oh wait, yes, I can bond with her, yes. Monica has been making great strides with her swimming lately. She may even reach her goal of swimming 50 arc today. Seeing her push herself like that every day makes me proud to be the one who coached her. I'm glad to hear it. She's been back to her usual self. Is something the matter? No, everything's fine. Should I try to help her out? Is there anything I can do to help? I think it would be great to see her reach her goal too. You have my thanks. Now then, why don't you go change into your swimsuit? Sure thing. Monica, today is the day you clear your 50 arc goal. Are you prepared? Yeah, I won't let you down, Laura. That's the spirit. Rean, your job is to swim alongside her and act as her lead. I'll be observing from the side of the pool. Thanks for helping me out. No problem. Oh god, do I need to swim again? You can carry this through to the end, Monica. I know you can. Come on, you're almost there. Only 3 arc left. 2, 1. She did it. Wait, was that it? Did I do it? You did it. You never even had to put your feet down either. Splendid work, Monica. I really did it, Laura. Monica's hard work had finally paid off. Every last member of the swimming club congratulated her on her achievement. All of her hard work paid off. Thank you for being my assistant today, Rean. It was nothing. I'm just happy to see that things are good between you and Monica again. That makes 2 of us. Wait, were they bad before? I've now reconciled with both Monica and Fee, so I believe that I believe that we will continue to grow from here on out. I hope that you and I will be able to keep supporting each other too. You can count on me. She's blushing. Cute. Level up. Ooh, powerful strike and vengeance. Did she have a fallout with Monica? I didn't even know. I don't even know why I'm so moved. 50 arc is particularly amazing or anything is not. But now that I've done that, I want to take things farther and farther. I'm so glad Monica was able to achieve her goal. Thank you all for all your help, Rean. Good, I suppose. Which mystery are we on right now? 6, I believe. 6. Oh my, the 6th mystery surrounds the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell. Have you paid much mind to the pond beside the gymnasium? Some say that it has a direct connection to Hell itself. More amazingly, they say a resident of Hell, the Crimson Devil, shows up at the pond from time to time. Well, that's certainly something. Sadly, the only descriptor I've heard is that it has 2 massive claws. It might be best if you ask someone who fishes there often if you wish to know more. Do you know Kenneth? He's a first year in the Imperial Fishing Club. He's a noble, though he acts as though he's not. Nevertheless, he is the club's head. Perhaps he knows something. The 7th and final mystery is that of the poltergeist in the upper class dormitory. To be frank, I have very little information about this one, but it seems as though furniture, cutlery, and the like are often found broken. And people are saying a poltergeist is responsible. So it seems, considering the mess it seems to be making. I can only imagine that the dormitory's maids would know something. Perhaps you should ask them. We have a pond next to the gymnasium. And we have a poltergeist, really? I didn't know we had a pond next to the gymnasium. Oh, that's the pond? Yeah. Linda. Vivi. Hey Irene, still fishing the good fish? I don't think that's how the saying goes, but I guess you could say that. There's actually something I was hoping to ask you about. Does the Crimson Devil of Lake Hell ring any bells? This is one of the Academy's 7 big mysteries, right? It's the only one I know at least. But seriously though, did anyone really believe this place was connected to hell? Probably not. Any idea about the Crimson Devil part's all about though? That's probably a crayfish. You see them around here every so often. That must be it. What's a crayfish? Yeah, red things, kinda looks like crabs. They even have 2 big claws, just like the devil's supposed to. I wouldn't be surprised if a crayfish inspired the whole thing. Yeah, especially when you put it like that. Thanks, Kenneth. And then the poltergeist? Can we even go to the upper class dormitory? Wait. This way? I can't think of a better person to ask about this. Excuse me, would you mind if I asked you a question? Of course not. How can I help you? So I'm investigating the 7 mysteries. There's one story about a poltergeist in this dorm, but would you know if there's any truth to that? I do, in fact. Some of the more experienced mates told me all about it. I've seen it for myself. What? You've actually seen the poltergeist? Oh, not quite. There was a much simpler explanation. As the story goes, plates are broken and utensils strewn about the kitchen, correct? But these things happen when girls try their hands at cooking for the first time. The kitchen can get very chaotic. This tends to hit its peak in May when more of them want to practice for their cooking classes, but I think a poltergeist makes for a far more interesting culprit when people are sharing stories. Ah, that explains it. Thanks for clearing it up. I'm glad I could be of help. Okay, that's everything apart from the wind orchestra thing. Lotte. Wait, who's Lotte? You're Lotte, right? Yeah, okay. The second mystery, haunted piano. Hebel. Where is he? The haunted piano. Hebel? Why is he not in a music room? Or why is the music room even locked? Okay, seems like our Hebel is at the church together with Elliot. I suppose I should have guessed that. So let's go to the church. Why is this so full? Mint? Hebel? I think this is Hebel. Oh hey, what's up? I have a quick question. I'm trying to investigate the 7 mysteries. What have you heard about a haunted piano? Oh, that story. That's the one about a ghost playing the piano in an empty room, isn't it? Oh, so you do know it. What can you tell me about it? So you want to know the truth, huh? As it turns out, the ghost was me all along. Really? Okay, calm down. I didn't mean that I'm actually a ghost. The rumor started spreading because someone heard noises in what they thought was an empty room, but I'm pretty sure they just stumbled along while I was tuning the piano. Really? Yeah, it's not exactly rare to end up totally obscured from view when you're tuning certain parts of it. Chances are that whoever heard that at the time just couldn't see me. So basically, I'm your so-called ghost. That makes sense. Right. Sorry though, you were probably hoping for something a bit more exciting. Not at all. You told me just what I needed to hear. Barrow might not be thrilled though. Thanks for your time. Not a problem. 7 mysteries, 7 answers. In the end, none of them turned out as spooky as I'd hoped. Huh. Hope Barrow won't be too disappointed. Hey, Elliot playing the violin. In the church. Okay, let's report back. It looks like you finished your investigation. Can you tell me what you've learned? Sure, let me go through one by one. I see. Condensation, magazines, a test. None of these are supernatural at all. I honestly didn't expect any of them to be real, but the truth is even more pathetic than I thought it would be. I agree. Although it's kind of interesting that people were able to make such fantastical stories out of perfectly ordinary things. I suppose that's true. Still, I'd like to thank you for looking into everything for me. So here you go. It's something hexed with one of my favorite curses. Okay, nightmare. Thanks. To tell you the truth, I'm a little surprised none of the mysteries had anything to do with the old schoolhouse. It seems like the perfect setting for a good ghost story. I wonder why it didn't come up. I mean, we already know there are strange monsters in there. What are you talking about? Of course it comes up. In the real 7 mysteries at least. What? Could you say that again? I didn't say a word. Perhaps your investigation has gotten to you. I could have sworn I heard her say something about the real 7 mysteries. Oh well, it's probably a better idea not to get into it. Okay, we have one more bonding point. And I did wanna bond with Milliam after all, right? Did wanna bond with Milliam because she's still on level 2. She's in the dorms. Milliam, what are you doing in your room on such a nice day? Hey Rean! What's up with that getup? It's our free day, so I got all dressed up to go shopping. You wanna shop with that? Why don't you just wear your uniform? Boo, that's no fun! Trust me, fun isn't the issue here. I'm worried about leaving her on her own. No, I don't want to play babysitter. I'm sorry, Milliam. You can do whatever you want, honestly. Fine. I don't really don't want to deal with her, to be honest. Let's have a pleasant coffee with Gaius. Ah, smells fantastic. What's that you're drinking? Wait, this smells kind of familiar. It's tea brewed with herbs from Nort. The same kind you drank when we were there on our field study, actually. Fred managed to get his hands on some. He even treated me to a cup since he knew I'm from there. Really, that was nice of him. I'd like to try some if I may. Let's ask Fred for some then. Ah, this smells really soothing. Reminds me of the tea I always used to drink back home. Now I want to see Toma and everyone else again. Kind of reminds me of the delicious food we had there too. Now I'm getting hungry. Well, I think I know the solution for that. I've got a job for you. Oh, what kind of job? I've been thinking up some new stuff for our menu, so I figured I'd try my hand at a classic from Nord, but it's not going too hard. This is where you come in. Tea's on the house if you help me out. Oh, I see now. Gaius would be the man to ask for that stuff. Happy to help, especially if you're promising me more tea. See your tea and raise your taste test privileges on everything I make. Now come on over here. You've got all the ingredients ready, I see. I think pheasant wraps would be a good place to start. Oh man, now we're talking. Trust Gaius to make it look easy. I made my fair share of dinners back in Nord. Mind if I use your stove? In what seemed like no time, the pheasant wraps were ready. Oh my god! Love me a man who can cook! Rean and Fred then proceeded to dig in. Wow, these are great, but maybe I should have expected that from someone who grew up making them. What do you think, Rean? They're definitely not bad, but they're lacking a little something compared to the ones we had in Nord. You're serious? I figured as much. But I might know the reason why. Would it be okay for me to make another batch? I keep eating them if you keep making them. Gaius got right back to cooking again. Is it missing some spices? The second round of tasting began. I don't know what you did, but this tastes way better. Yeah, now this lives up to what we ate up there. What did you do differently though? Seems like I wasn't thorough enough when I prepared the herbs. Mostly because it's been so long since I tried making any of my home cooking. But your criticism reminded me of just what I was missing. Great! Not only does my cooking get better, yours does too. Thanks a lot, both of you. This new menu is gonna knock 'em dead. Can't wait to try it. I'm surprised you noticed the difference though. It's kind of nice to know our food left such a lasting impression. Wait, what did you do with the spices? Like cook them in oil, like dry cook them in oil before to toast them? When I eat something delicious, I tend to remember it. I have to admit though, it kind of makes me miss Nord. You're telling me. Hopefully I'll have the chance to bring all of you back there someday. I'll have to ask my mother to teach me some more of her recipes too. Given any thought to becoming our class's official cook? Just a thought. I doubt you can replace Sharon, but maybe sometimes. Alright. That's all of the optional stuff for today. Let's go to Angelica and George. Tova is also here. Well, here you are. Hi Rean, thanks for coming. Oh hey Tova, what brings you here? I needed a little break from work, so I came along to help George and Angie.
We asked her to come and help out with the request we sent you.
Oh, so she's working on the bike too?
Yep, the request is pretty much the same as last time, but with one key difference. This time we'd like you to ride with Tova.
By my side? Don't you mean behind me? Maybe it would be easier to just show you what we're talking about. I believe it's time for the grand reveal.
Sidecar.
Wow. Impressive, isn't it? We call this the sidecar. Much like the bike itself, this was a Rower Institute of Technology prototype.
You probably can tell, but a sidecar lets other people ride along with you. Though it's much closer to riding in an Opel car than it is like being on a second bike.
That's pretty interesting. So you want me to do a test ride?
Yep.
That means I'm in your care, Rean. Try not to crash or anything. Right, I'll make sure everything goes smoothly and safely. Oh, don't worry about that. George and I have already done all the necessary safety tests. The goal of this test is to get a fresh perspective, just like last time.
That's right. Be sure to give us as much feedback as you can. That goes for you too, Tova.
Okay.
So, what do you have the time to go for a ride?
Sorry, Rean. I'm always keeping you so busy.
You should be sorry.
Oh, don't worry about it. Thanks for worrying, but I'm fine. I got most of the harder work sorted out yesterday, which means I've got time to spare today. As you can see, George and I are ready to go whenever.
We'll work on the schedule today.
Thank you. Well then, let's get started right away.
Okay.
We're doing this on a nearby highway, aren't we? Yep, the same one Rean tested the bike on last time. I hope I don't need to remember like when to slow down and stuff, because I don't remember it. So how does it feel to be in the sidecar, Tova? It's exciting, but I'm a little nervous too. Knowing Rean will be driving puts me at ease though. Thanks. Oh, Tova, please don't say things that will make me envious like that. Now I have no choice but to send Rean home and ride with you myself.
Sorry to cut you short here, Angie, but I can't let you do that. Remember, we chose these two for a reason.
Ugh. Same test as last time, right? Starting to ride, shifting gears and coming to a stop. Does the sidecar change things at all? Actually yes. The main changes are the increase in weight and a different center of gravity. Those two things will have a huge impact on how the bike operates. I'd recommend you approach this as a whole new experience because it's definitely going to feel like one. Oh wow, what will I have to do?
Basically, when the sidecar is attached, you end up veering off towards its direction while you're accelerating. By the same token, when you're slowing down, you will end up veering off in the opposite direction.
Which changes things a little for your tests. Starting to move will pull the handlebar to the left, so make sure to turn it slightly right in advance to compensate. Next up, when you're shifting gears, you'll need to turn the handlebar slightly to the left when you disengage the clutch. The same goes for bringing her to a stop, but the extra weight means she's going to be harder to slow down. So be sure to hit the brakes earlier than you did last time. Will do. It's like a whole different set of rules. It really is, but you should be fine if you pay attention to what you're doing. My advice for you, Tova, is to believe in Rean and focus entirely on enjoying yourself. I think you'll have a wonderful time.
Seconded. That should help motivate Rean too.
How so? Well, think about it. I'd be happy knowing you're having fun, and I won't want to make any mistakes in ruining that. Why are they spelling this out for me? Oh, that's so sweet. Well then, here's hoping this will be fun for both of us. That's the hope. Gosh. Alright, I'm going to start up the engine. This is also exciting. Okay, get ready. Angelica said I should turn the handlebar a bit when I start moving, didn't she? Oh shit. Turn the handlebar right? I think so, right? Because it pulls to the sidecar. Phew, glad I didn't mess that up. Yeah, that was really smooth. And off they go.
Yeah, it should be fun to talk to them when they get back.
So how is it? Does it feel different from when you rode alone? It definitely does. Angelica was right when she said it would handle completely differently. And that's not the only thing. Oh, what else? Oh, nothing. I was thinking of something else. Probably shouldn't tell her that the excitement of riding with her is a bigger hurdle. What? Okay, I think we're both used to this speed by now. Are you ready to go a bit faster? Sure. Right, then let's switch gears. Slightly to the left. I need to disengage the clutch, then turn the handlebar slightly to the left. Perfect. Oh, look at you, that went well. Thanks for the encouragement. Don't be silly, all I'm doing is just sitting here. This really does feel nice, doesn't it? The view from here is great too. It's a much more refreshing experience than I expected it would be. Honestly, this noise is a little bit too loud. How are we having this discussion? Having you here makes me... Having you here with me makes it a lot more fun too. Oh, thanks. Okay then, I guess we're about done. It's almost time for us to turn back, so I'm going to slow down a bit. Okie dokie. Sounds like it's time for the final test. Jellica said that the extra weight with the sidecar means I should take a different approach to slowing down. What was it? Brake earlier than usual. Takes longer for it to come to a stop with the extra weight, so I should put the brakes on earlier. There we go, we stopped in just the right spot. You could do it. Thank you, Rean. I had so much fun, and we still have the journey back to look forward to. I'm glad to hear it. Why don't we take a little break before we go back then? Sounds good to me. A break? Oh, we're back. You really should manufacture some helmets for us, because this is very dangerous. It seems like things went very well for the both of you. I'm impressed you could handle her so well. Please, I'm blushing here.
We really appreciate your help too, Thora. You ended up having a really good time, didn't you?
I did. It was a lot easier to just sit back and enjoy myself than I thought. Of course, that's all thanks to Rean.
Not at all.
The fact that you trusted in me, and were able to enjoy yourself kept me focused on doing a good job. Well, I always trust in you, so today wasn't anything special. It's nice to hear you say that, though. Tears at my soul to say it, but you two make for a good pair.
I was about to say the same thing. Well then, that finishes up the test.
Oh my god, don't ship us or anything. What is wrong with you?
Thank you both. Your feedback should come in handy.
Always glad to help. You're planning on entering that data into the computer, right? Would you like to help me? Would you like me to help you organize all of it?
Really? That would be a big help, but...
Are you sure you have the time? Aren't you busy with your preparations for the trade conference? Wait, Thora's going to the trade conference? Right, I haven't told you yet, have I? Oh, wait, did we see her? Wait, did we see her? In Tresor? We saw a suspicious girl. Was it Thora? The truth is, the Imperial government requested I go along to help out the major players. As such, I'll be heading to Crossbow for the trade conference as an assistant. The entourage attends to the Empire's representative during the meeting, right? And you're assisting them? Yeah, it'll mainly involve helping out with paperwork and scheduling, I'd imagine. I don't think I'd be much help, to be honest, but the government did ask.
Thora has received a ton of job offers from all over the country lately. Everyone's just waiting for her to graduate. The trade conference invite is the government's attempt to sweeten the deal.
Unbelievable. Does that mean you're planning on moving into government work instead of the military? Oh, I still haven't decided yet. I'm kind of doing this just to broaden my horizons. And apparently, all of this is because of the trouble in Heimdalla last month. The government took a real interest in how quickly and efficiently she evacuated all of the civilians. And that explains it. I'd say Class 7 ended up doing a lot more than I ever could have. I even had help from Angie and Crow too. Even then, it was thanks to your instructions that we were able to split up and handle everything. If you did decide to enter the military, I think you'd make a splendid commander.
If they had a uniform small enough to fit her at least.
Hey, no teasing allowed. Either way, best of luck. I'm sure we'll be in the middle of another field study by then, but I'll be praying that things go well. Thanks, Rean. Wow. This is starting to look way too much like a sappy 10-mirror novella. Let me just step in right here and keep you two from stumbling into a badly written fantasy.
What kind of novellas are you reading?
Was it something I said?
No. Asking questions will only encourage her. To change the subject before this gets out of hand, thanks again. This is for you.
Just glad I could help. See you later then, Rean. Good luck investigating the old schoolhouse. Au revoir. You'll be the first person we ask if we need any more help. Hello, Rean Schwarzer of Class VII. It's Sarah. You're knocking out the request for the student council? Yeah, I've made my way through several of them now, and I'm just getting started on a rest. Nice. I've got something to talk to you about, so come along to the faculty lounge when you can. I'm not going to take it out on your grades if you don't show or anything, it's just a personal thing. Later.
Didn't even wait to hear my response, oh well.
Let me check what I got. Oh yeah, we have Nightmare. Inflict Nightmare, 10%. Grim Butterfly. And then we have the Volcanic Rain. Incandescent volcanic bombs rain from the sky. That sounds amazing. Yeah, we're not... Shall we open up some slots? Since we're already here? George? Slot. Emma is important. We have so much Sepith. Oh, only Juices is left. And that's it. Everyone's open. Yay! Everyone's open. Now, give me some money, please. Exchange. Yes. We can now buy Thor's faceplate. Black and red. Not sure if it affects anything. Oh, special ops faceplate. Special ops? Oh, that's Milliam. Okay. Now, I can also spare some Sepith for manufacturing quartzes. Excellent. EP charge. I think we've got enough. Customize weapon. We need to have those weapons first, I suppose. Let's go to the cafeteria. Oh no, I don't want a small talk, sorry. Joule potage. Maybe we need to get some of these to, you know, restore some CP. Ooh, new weapons. Okay. Ruby wand. Belter rod. Ruby wand for Elliot. Bastard sword, wow. Makias. Okay, the only one... Okay, I can get a new weapon. Laura can get a new weapon. Wow. Amazing. Titanium coat. Who has the least defense? Elliot. Elliot has terrible defense. Military spikes. That's pretty nice. Give everything to Elliot. Alright. Still have 10,000, wow. Need more relaxant. Eye drops, perhaps. Stimulant. Sedative. Imperial Chronicle issue 6. Don't believe we've read this one. Breaking news, terrorist attack follow-up. A representative for the Imperial family has spoken regarding the aftermath of the terrorist attacks which took place in Heimdall recently. The spokesman confirmed that Princess Alphen, who was placed in the greatest danger on that day, had sustained no serious injuries and was able to return school as usual. Who are the Imperial Liberation Front? The recent terrorist attack placed both Princess and Princess Alphen in danger and resulted in Imperial Governor Regnitz sustaining injuries. While it may seem that peace has returned, the culprits behind these unspeakable acts, who call themselves the Imperial Liberation Front, have yet to be apprehended. The elite force responsible for their capture, the Railway Military Police, insists that they are doing everything in their power to find them. Thanks to those who helped. Chaos might have reigned in Heimdall on the day of the attack, but that did not stop a number of people from doing their part to bring the situation under control. Each of these courageous souls has received a letter of thanks from the Imperial government. Extra special thanks are due to one young student who took command to restore calm in Drakel's Plaza and a group of civilians who succeeded in rescuing Princess Alphen from harm's way. These people have received particular appreciation for their deeds. We did? Did we receive anything? I don't think so. International Trade Conference approaches. At the end of this month, the long-awaited Western Muria Trade Conference will finally commence in Crossbell. Unsurprisingly, those involved are already hard at work for the conference, which will be based around international and economic matters and may potentially determine the future direction and development of Western Zemuria. When asked to comment, a government representative responded, "An international conference on a continental scale like that has never been attempted before. Naturally, we intend to fulfill our responsibility as a great nation." The representative from the Erebonian Empire expected to be Chancellor Osborne and His Highness Prince Oliver. Culture. Imperial Chronicle Radio is 1 year old. Do you enjoy listening to Orbital Radio broadcasts? This reporter certainly does. For those who aren't familiar, Orbital Radio allows you to enjoy audio programs anytime, anywhere. With the Imperial Chronicle's affiliated radio station, Imperial Chronicle Radio, now 1 year old, this seems as good a time as any to sell its benefits to the world, and a PR representative was happy to sum up exactly what makes Imperial Chronicle Radio so special. We may not have been the first radio station to be established, but this station is available in the widest area and conducts the most balanced and impartial broadcasts. Travel. Lake Ebel. In today's travelogue, I will be visiting beautiful Lake Ebel on the eastern side of the Empire. This stunning spot is an ideal destination for those looking to enjoy a tranquil vacation away from the stresses of daily life. Furthermore, in the historic stronghold of St. Sandlot, On the opposite shore, Lohengrin Castle provides the perfect backdrop to a lakeshore stroll. The area is best reached by traveling south from Barrierheart along the Evo branch line. Isn't this where Laura lives? Laura's parents live? Okay, I think that's it. It's finally time. We need to equip Crow, I suppose. What do you even have? Time, arts. Why don't you get Nightmare? Grim Butterfly. 610 EP is on the higher end. Let's put all the time arts in your hands. Analyze. What is sci-fi? Attacks, crafts, cause, stat down. Do you want something else? Speed bonus? This is level 2. Oh, you can already do Demonic Scythe. I don't know. Do you want Reaper? Frost Edge, Spark Arrow. Okay. Medium, you have earth and water. Terrifies enemies with an illusion of death. Sounds good. Phantom Phobia. EP2. And you can get that Silverthorn R. Would you like to have another Earth thing? I can get that Grand Press R. Harvest. Earth Pulse is a healing thing. Sounds good, right? Who do I want to take with me? So I guess I can take 3 people, 4 people. Laura is nice. And oh, we need Elliot. We always need Elliot. Alright, time to send out the call. I promise I'd take Crow and Milliam with me. Okay, so Elliot. Okay, I'm not bringing Laura, I guess. Because Crow, Minion, they're all melee fighters, right? No, Crow is like Time Arts guy. I feel like I haven't seen Elisa for so long. Let's take her. And maybe Gaius. Okay.